and welcome to this Pobble Digital Challenge. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to use Adobe Express to create a party invite for Jengo's birthday. Now, if you need free Adobe Express for Education accounts for your school, just follow the link that's at the bottom of the screen right now, and there you can also see all the other free stuff that we do for schools, like live lessons, teacher training, and lesson packs. Right then, let's get on with this party invite. Here we are on the Adobe Express homepage, and to create our graphic, let's click on the big green tile that says Create a Graphic. It's going to open up the Adobe Express all-in-one editor. Let's start off by naming our file. The text is really important on a party invite, so let's keep the background quite plain. So we're just going to set a background color. Now, you can choose one of these recommended colors, or you can click on more colors, and then you've got way more options. So I'm going to go for this kind of pale jungle green. I like that. Great. Now then, let's add some text. So on the left-hand menu, click on the text button, and then choose the Add Your Text blue button at the top. In here, type "You are invited to." Next, it's time to choose a font. Now, you can click on the drop down here and scroll through and have a look at different fonts. Or if you know the name of a font that you'd like to use, you can type it in and choose it that way. Now then, I'm going to resize this text box using the corner handles. And if I want to push these words onto different lines, I can use this long side handle. And you see I can change the size of my text box. Let's pop that up here in the top left-hand corner. And we may change the size of that later on. Now then, I'm going to duplicate this text box by clicking on the three dots and duplicate. And let's put Jengo's name in here. So I'm going to choose the text and just type Jengo. This time, this text can fill nearly the whole width of the page because it's definitely the most important text on this invite. Now I'm going to duplicate it again just for the word party. And I'm going to reduce the size of this text box and pop it underneath Jengo's name. Next, let's duplicate the text box again, and here we're going to give the party details. So you can choose what your details are going to be. It could be somewhere local to you. So let's start off with where the party is, where, and then we'll also need when. Now then, the where for me is going to be my local leisure centre where Jengo goes to play basketball. And the when is going to be this Saturday, October the 5th. Okay, I'm going to use the long side handles again to just sort out my lines here. Try and get everything on one line. Then I'm going to reduce the size of this text box like that. There we go. That's looking great. Now then, it's time for us to start decorating our invite. I'm first of all going to maybe start looking at rotating some of these text boxes a little bit, just to make things look a little bit crazy, because nobody wants to go to a party where everything is in a straight line. So we want to just maybe change the angles on these text boxes, just to make this invite look a little bit more fun. Right, it's time to get some images on our page. So click on Elements on the left-hand side, and up at the top, we are going to search in the design assets. Well, why not search for a giraffe? Let's click in here and search for a giraffe. And you can see there's loads of great results here. You can choose your favorite. I really like the style of this giraffe here. So I'm going to bring that giraffe element in, and then I'm going to resize that giraffe. And I'm going to pop Jengo there, having a look at the invite to the party. All right, now obviously Jengo is hiding the text a little bit there, so we need to have a look at our layer stack. And your layer stack is over on the right-hand side. And I'm going to drag Jengo right down to the bottom of the layer stack, behind all of the text. That's great. Right, now then, let's go back to the design assets, and this time let's search for a leaf. Now, when you do that, you'll get loads of different looking leaves, and some of them will look like photographs, and some of them will look kind of black and white. So if you want to kind of match this style, you could type in leaf illustration. And that then is going to filter your results and just show that kind of illustrated style. You could bring in a load of different leaves, or like I'm doing here, you could bring in one leaf and duplicate it and place them around your page. Okay, this is looking great. I think I'd like to see Jengo's head in front of these leaves. So let's bring these leaves right down to the back. So drag that to the bottom of the layer stack. That looks much better. And also, these leaves are hiding my location. So let's bring my location text box right to the front. Okay, we're nearly there now with this party invite. I think it would be nice if Jengo's wearing a party hat. So let's search in the design assets again for just party. And here you'll get loads of different things. So you could bring in some bunting, you could pop a party hat on Jengo's head like I'm doing here. And, you can bring in as many elements as you like. Maybe try not to go too overboard and make sure that the design looks nice and clear. Right, the final thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make Jengo's name stand out even more. So I'm going to click on the text box. I'm going to bring up the outline thickness, maybe to the max. Wow, yeah, that's great. And now I want to change the color of this text. And I want to use some color that I've got on my page. So I'm going to click on the fill color, which is black at the moment. And then I'm going to use the eyedropper tool. And I'm going to choose maybe a dark green from one of my leaves, like that. And then I'm going to choose the outline color and use the eyedropper tool and choose a lighter green from one of my leaves. And you can see that's tied my whole design together by using colors that are already there. Finally, now we can just maybe move some text around. If we've got more room than we thought we had, we can maybe increase the size of some things. But you want to keep your invite nice and clean and clear and easy to read. I think I'm done. I'm really happy with that. I hope you've had fun making your designs as well. And if you'd like to print them out, then click on the download icon in the top right hand corner. And you can download this as a PNG or a PDF. You could also click on share and you could create a view only link and you could send the party invite via a link to all of the people invited to Jengo's party. Well, there we are for this Pobble Digital Challenge. I hope I'll see you again on another one soon. Bye for now.